if you were to like give the number one need on this roster right now, what would that be in your opinion right now?
I mean, it's tough because positional value wise, quarterback. You got to find an answer at quarterback. That's the biggest need.
Yeah.
Outside of quarterback, the interior defensive line. You can go back and watch that the Broncos' inability to defend the run started up front. The linebackers, yes, they had their issues, but there's only so much they can do when two of your guys that are starting on the defensive line are on the ground 50% of the time, it seems like. So it was very rough watching them, and this isn't a great class for defensive linemen. For me, there's not a single guy worth a first round pick at the moment. There are two guys that might be able to move up into the first round conversation, in my opinion, based off of, athletic testing and see how they test there. That could give them enough of a bump up. But there are a group, and I did an article about 10 defensive linemen. It's up on myhuddle.com right now, that all 10 of those guys are guys that I have basically ranked 50 to 125 or so. Plus a couple other guys that weren't mentioned in the article. So it's a good quality class, just lacking high end talent. That is one of the big things for it. And I will say too is the Broncos actually, most of their picks are their own this year. They still have their own first round pick. They still have their own third round pick. They might have their own fourth round pick, and they have their own fifth round pick.